Hello and welcome again to my channel. So today we're going to be cooking Ewa Aganyin. So it's a mixture of cooking beans separately and cooking some black stew separately. So we're going to use beans, 2 scotch bonnet and 1 bulb of onion, some palm oil, about 2 cups of palm oil, some bouillon cubes, and some crayfish, ground crayfish. Also, not to forget salt to taste. So let's start. I've got a pot of water on the stove, and we'll allow that to boil. Okay, so the water is boiling now, and the beans is already washed. So I'll put in the beans in the boiling water. I'm going to add some onions into the water first to give it some flavor, to give the boiling beans some flavor. So that's half a bulb of onion sliced, and that's about 4 cups of beans. So this has been washed thoroughly under running water to make sure that all the preservatives and used to preserve the beans is gone completely. So I washed it under warm water and rinsed it with cold water. Sometimes this may give some people, it may make them feel bloated, so some people soak it. So you can also soak this in cold water overnight, just to reduce the just to make it less make people less prone to bloating. So we'll cover that and allow it to cook until the beans is soft. So this has been cooking for the past 30 minutes, and we'll add some more water because it's not yet soft. This process can be done in a pressure cooker too, which saves time. Actually, in the pressure cooker it will take about 20 to 30 minutes, while cooking in the pot may take close to 45 minutes to 1 hour. So the beans is cooked and it is soft, so we just put that aside. I did not include the clips where I put the beans aside when it was soft. I'm sorry about that, but this clip is now we'll make the stew separately. That's why it's called Ewa Aganyin. So the stew is made separately, and for this we need some chopped rodo and onions, sliced onions, salt to taste, bouillon cubes, some ground crayfish, and palm oil. So let's start. So I put a pot on the stove. We allow the pot to be hot. Sorry. We allow the pot to get hot, and then we put in some palm oil. So about 2 cooking spoons of palm oil. Note this stew, this Ewa Aganyin stew, for this stew we need a lot of oil. So make sure that the oil you can decant it after it's been cooked. You can then decant the oil, but in the process of cooking we need the oil to be enough. So I'm going to use 2 cooking spoons of oil and of the palm oil, and I'll allow the palm oil to warm up a bit. I'm not bleaching it. It's just for it to get hot. So it's hot now, and I'm going to pour in the blend of scotch bonnet and onions into that now. Okay, before that I'm pouring in some sliced onions to flavor the oil. So we'll fry the sliced onion in the hot oil for a while, just until it is black. So we want it to be burnt, not black but burnt, until the onion is burnt, and this helps in intensifying the flavor. So this will intensify the flavor of the stew. So we'll fry the onions until it is brown. So do not be in a hurry to pour in the pepper at this stage. The onions you have to fry it till it is burnt, so to say, because this helps in the taste. It intensifies the flavor, and the taste is definitely worth it at the end. So we'll keep frying and frying until, yes, you can see the onions have all turned black now. So yes, now is the time to pour in our pepper. So we'll be pouring in the pepper. Okay, so I'm putting in sorry, I didn't tell you about the ginger. This is optional. I like the ginger, so I grated a thumb of ginger. I like the ginger in the stew because I think it gives it more flavor, and it takes it to another level of deliciousness. So yes, that's why. So I grated the ginger and I'm pouring in the ginger. Then in goes the chopped or coarsely blended Scotch bonnet and onions. So you keep frying this under medium heat, so it has to be medium heat. We don't want the heat to be too high so it doesn't get too burnt. We want to make sure the stew is cooked, and at the same time we want to cook it till the color is all dark, so it will be very dark at the end of the day. So I'm putting in 2 bouillon cubes to flavor it. 2 bouillon cubes, and we keep stirring. So at this stage you have to stand by your stove and keep stirring and stirring. So 2 bouillon cubes goes into that. You also put in some ground crayfish. So about 3 teaspoons of ground crayfish, and we keep stirring too. We don't stop stirring. Salt to taste. We keep stirring the stew on fire. Keep stirring it. It's actually a sauce. Sorry, I keep calling it stew. So it's a pepper sauce. So it's cooked beans and pepper sauce. We call it Ewa Aganyin in Nigeria, and it is the staple food of the Yorubas. So we keep stirring and stirring, making sure that we stand by this stove. This process is very, very delicate. You cannot afford to leave it unattended to, because remember I told you we don't want it to get burnt, only cooked, and the more it cooks the darker the color becomes. So we keep stirring, and yes, this is after about 25 minutes, almost 30 minutes, and as you can see, the color is darker in color, and the oil is formed layer on it. So yes, I know the oil was really much initially, but it will all form a layer on it. Then you can decant if you don't like that much oil. But typically Ewa Aganyin sauce is always has plenty of oil in it. So yeah, so we keep cooking and turning it just to make sure it doesn't get burnt. You taste for salt and taste for all the spices. Make sure that you are satisfied, and yes, that's our Ewa Aganyin sauce cooked. Thank you, thanks for listening. Please subscribe to my channel if you've not done so, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.